Good afternoon and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I'm joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will cover every point played today. All Mutual's wagering is now open on today's 8-game performance. Each of today's 8 games will offer win, play, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. We have one daily double. Games 1 and 2. To play the daily double, correctly pick the winners of the first and second game. We have 2 pick 3s. We have an early pick 3 and a late pick 3. Early pick 3, games 2, 3, and 4. Late pick 3, games 6, 7, and 8. We also have the high-paying High 5 jackpot, the most popular wager here at Magic City. It's a pick 5. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the High 5 for today. It has a $2,000 guarantee. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all of today's action. And today, from what I understand, we are welcoming what was once known as the Sanford Orlando Kennel Club. Of course, that's no longer the case, as we don't have kennel clubs here in Florida anymore. But if you've tuned in live and are watching us in the Sanford Orlando area through the Intertrack wagering system we have here in Florida, well, welcome. We understand that you're going to be starting to take the Pelota broadcast from Magic City on Tuesday, so greetings. And it's going to be very hard for me not to say Sanford Orlando Kennel Club. I mean, I've just said that for for 30 years, so you'll have to excuse me if I say that. But welcome, we're glad you're here. With all that in mind, we ask you to make your majors. Actually, I didn't announce. Yeah, there's no scratches. 0 scratches. No scratches today. With all that in mind, we ask you to make your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times and sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1 is now just... What time is it? I always say 7 minutes, but I want to make sure I'm giving accurate information. 7 minutes away. Good luck. Andrew, how are you?
Hey, Stu. I'm doing well today. Hello to our friends joining us.
In the greater Orlando area.
Yes.
See, in some places they have what's called OTB, or off-track betting. There was a period of time where we were not allowed to use that term here in Florida in the early 90s when we first got inter-track wagering, because you couldn't be off-track to bet. You had to be, and have to be, at a... Well, I guess actually that's now not the case. It doesn't necessarily have to have a track, but it has to have been associated with a track license. We won't get into the specific. We won't get into specific. But it's inter-track wagering here in Florida. So that's that. Andrew, what's going on? Anything?
Hey, no, not a whole lot.
I'm like distracted by 4 different things at once.
It's an active Tuesday. Well, we'll toss it to video then, Stu. But we're doing pretty well. Another great day at Battle Court last night. Great performances. Douglas, player of the day. Some other candidates as well that we heard about. Cabrera, spectacular. Cormache continuing on with his great play. A lot of good stuff coming from that Battle Court yesterday. Another tie, 4-4. But with 6 minutes, still we begin game number 1. As we do before the first game of all of our performances, we have this video that will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 score.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here 5 minutes from the start of game 1. Check out our fans here joining us early on in the chat. Steve M, hello. Tiger, Mo, Michael, Alex. Good to have you all with us. Yeah, Mo, 4 ties, and it's good to see. Means it's been competitive, it's been close. We have 5 teams. The Devils still have a chance. 5 teams competing for those 4 playoff spots, and the Devils, they can make a run and make things interesting as well. So it's going to come down to the final regular season game days. You can tell pretty early on, and just been a really good season. Some great play again from Hormachea. Cabrera stand out of the backcourt for the Fireballs. And for the Warriors, Douglas 2-0. He and Nicholas continuing their winning ways as a doubles pairing. With a few extra minutes till we begin game number 1, 3 minutes. Take a look at the early doubles standings. Ikeda and Albarba adding a win yesterday. They now lead with 6 wins. And Juice and Arta went on quite the run. They sit in solo second with 5 wins. Jed and Cabrera have 3. Bueno, Tennessee with 2. Anderluck and Bradley 1. Cool Fitness and Kubala 1. And then CRB and Gallo winless. As are Flores and Ron. Again, Ron is out in Pelota, nursing a bit of a calf injury, but you'll be seeing him in battle court tonight for the Cyclones.
And once again, if live highlight is returned, even if it's via simulcast to the Sanford-Orlando area, we just couldn't be happier.
That's great.
I have a lot of fond memories of Orlando highlight and the tournaments that they had there. One of the front times that never worked full-time, only visited. Was always treated. One of my favorite memories was the owner of Orlando Highlight at the time, Mr. Hortsoper. And he was in the restaurant, and he said, "You think I could get a steak?" And so when I was seated with, who owned a couple Highlight frontons, said, "Well, Hort, you own the place. I imagine if you want a steak, you can get a steak."
Yeah.
But that's the kind of guy that he was. He's just, yeah, maybe I can get a steak. Yeah. I'm sure if you ask, it's on the menu. That was a funny one. And some tremendous play. Some absolutely tremendous play. A minute to go before we begin. Game 1 and the Daily Double. Both Game 1 and the Daily Double now just 1 minute away. Yeah, Tampa T-Town, I know. Citrus Tournament was a very, very popular tournament that Orlando would put on every year. I tried to get a little bit of that magic in the Treasure Coast Invitational at Fort Pierce for a couple years. That was a fun tournament. Tried to do that with some of the younger players. And, of course, we had all those years of the NAF. We call it the NAF, NAJF, National Association of Highlight Frontons Annual Tournament. $150,000 in prize money.
Wow.
Yeah, but how about some real news? The state didn't cut that check. It was given in tax credits.
Rostock, hello. Frederick, good to have you back with us.
Rostock's sitting out in the audience.
Oh, is he really?
Yes, he is.
Oh, my goodness, there he is.
Time, let's begin.
Rostock, how are you? I'm waving, but I don't think he's looking.
We are ready to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirts post 1, we have Juice and Arta. Receiving in the blue post 2, Cool Fitness and Kubala. There's the serve. We begin. Robote. Arta has it the 11 line. Forehand. Kubala back to the 12 over the top. Juice advances, lets it pass to Arta. Backhand by Kubala. Passes. Robote forehand hooked. Point 2. Two-team first on the board here in our first game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3. Jedden and Cabrera. Point 3. Green shirts, post 4, take the court. Flores and Ben. That beforehand you didn't? Robote forehand to the inside. Here's Cabrera. Backhand. Robote forehand. Jedden on the catch. Ben on the forehand. Big bounce. Brought down by Cabrera. Here's the backhand. Ball tip. Point 3. Three on the board, 2 points. Here's post 5. Bueno in Tennessee. Tennessee over the top. Big bounce. Robote save. Did not have the distance. Point 5. Yellow shirts post 6. El Barba and Ikeda receive. Big right side by Ikeda. Robote forehand. El Barba's there. Backhand from 7 line. Ball tipped in the backcourt. Point 5. Pink shirts post 7 receiving. Here's Anderluck and Bragley. What? There's a backhand by Tennessee. Bragley from the forehand. Robote coming out to the forehand of Bueno. That hit the overhead screen, 0.7. Point 7. We've completed the first round of play. Matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Receiving, red at post 1, Juice and Arta. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2. Cool Fitness and Kubala. That 2-all by Kubala is in the pad, and the pad is most definitely bad. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points, serving post 4. Flores and Ben. Here's a backhand by Arta. Point 1. Possible game point. Red shirts post 1. Juice and Arta trying to stop them. Jedden and Cabrera. Cabrera advances, midcourt, backhand. Robote, left side, 2-all. My goodness, that scores for Arta, beautifully executed. Point and game, post 1, Juice and Arta. 5, 7, and 3, playoff for second and third. 5, 7, 3. 5 first serves to 7. Bragley on the backhand, powerfully thrown. Bueno, Robote, sidearm. That ball crosses the sidewall and scores, 0.5. Possible place point for the 5 team. Receiving post 3, Jedden and Cabrera. There's a backhand by Cabrera. Bueno's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Robote forehand by Bueno, lower and harder to the front wall, and tipped. Point and place to post 5. 7 serves to 3. This is show point. Backhand by Cabrera. Robote forehand. Big right side by Bragley. That's in and out of the cesta of Cabrera. 7 shows. Unofficial order finish, 157. Your prices will be up in a moment. Coming in first, post 1, Juice and Arta. Taking second, post 5, Bueno and Tennessee. Coming in third, post 7, Anderluck and Bragley. 157 is the official order of finish, and there are your prices. $2 Quinella 1.5, $48.60. Trifecta 157, $867. A $2 wager on 1 to win, $12.40. First half of our only daily double, the number 1. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game 2, a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round play. No scratches in game 2. No scratches in today's performance. Game 2 does begin. Our first pick 3. Post time for game 2. Just about 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Seven minutes till we begin game number 2. For any new Highlight fans maybe joining us for the first time, take a look at this video that explains in simpler terms how Highlight is played.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we are back now, 6 minutes from the start of game 2.
And Highlight, yes, you are right. So the post positions do change, but you will always see Arta and Juice either in post 1 or post 8. And the teams at Magic City have never changed. Occasionally, like this week, you'll see some changes because of scratches that we knew about ahead of time. If a player is injured, we pull them out of the program and redo. But once we put together a doubles team, they play together for the season, unless, of course, there's a scratch, and then it's printed in the program, or scratched the day of. We try to avoid day of scratches as much as possible. But yeah, the 1 and the 8 is a handicapping advantage for Juice and Arta. Juice is one player who is not playing Battle Court. He is the official sub, but he is not playing Battle Court. Switch. 5-6. Cool Fitness Kubala, Bueno, Tennessee.
Well, Jason talked about, he was watching something. He said Eggy and Hernandez, was that Duque? Was that our guy, Hernandez, who played last year?
I think we only had him for a season, so to call him our guy is a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
So former world backcourt champion Hernandez.
Here. Yeah, same Hernandez.
Duke, yes. Absolutely.
Quite the player.
Oh, no question about it. No, Duke.
Well, you said he won a championship in the backcourt, and then he played front court here?
Front court here is an anomaly. I have to understand that Magic City does.
Crazy.
Yeah, when you come from a so what we have figured out is that if you're a front courter, you can make an adjustment to Magic City, not necessarily quickly, but easier than a traditional backcourter. When you take Lopez, who was here, when you take Hernandez, who was here, these guys that have played their entire careers as long court, backcourt players.
Sure.
It's a much more difficult transition. The low overhead screen, the shorter court, where to move on the court. is all an issue. Hernandez felt that he had a better shot in the front court. He played, I think, before he started playing professionally. I don't believe he ever played professionally in the front court. But, yeah, no. So Eggy Hernandez was a great team. Now, several years back, I mean, Goico was dominant for so long. But when I would see Eggy, Lopez, Goico, Urastorza,
Yeah, that's some names,
just absolutely beautiful to watch. Absolutely beautiful to watch. And Hernandez right up there. Played for us at Fort Pierce for a number of years and made his way down to Miami. That was after he had played at Dania. But unfortunately, just had a... I know that there was a bad car accident. Wound up with a hip replacement thereafter. Switch, 7-8. And when he played with us, and it's funny because, you know, every time he would go down on a fall down rebote, I would be like, oh my goodness. But no, he would tell me consistently he just had an extra hip pad over the hip where he had the surgery, and that really didn't bother him. But a few other things did bother him. Highlight after 40 is just, it feels different. No matter what level you've played at, it just feels different. There's some anomalies. There's Danny Ardosio, French player, started off at Fort Pierce, played the majority of his career in Hartford, and came back to Miami, Fort Pierce, where he retired in his 50s. So that's one example. Chimella, of course, retired in his 50s in Hartford. Oratio at Miami Highline, the most recent player to retire in his 50s, I believe, 2015, roughly, somewhere in there.
It is amazing.
They're just made differently.
Yeah, you don't see that in any sport.
They're really just made differently.
Oh, you see it in golf.
Well, the thing I'll tell you something with Oratio was that Oratio played late games at Palm Beach, late games at Tampa, late games at Miami, meaning that he was always playing the most competitive games and represented each one of those frontons in major tournaments. So
he wasn't just rolling out of bed and walking to the front on. He was still giving you work.
There are a few players who remain nameless out of respect to those players who basically went from the late games to the early games so they could continue to earn a living, and sometimes it was difficult to see. There are, I'd say, a majority of highlight players though that played late or feature game players didn't go early. They just retired. I'd say the majority of players that I know did that, but there were a few who hung on, and sometimes it worked, and sometimes it didn't.
And the sport is physical as this one. I mean, running on concrete, the force with every throw. I mean, the play up into that age is
the running around on concrete can't be. I mean, I was talking to my father about this the other night. Started playing amateur in 1963. He was the oldest strike replacement player in '88, and just, you know, to this day, we're discussing when he's going to have his knee replacement. Time to begin game 2. It is a spectacular 7. Doubles match. Play to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red shirts at post 1, El Barba and Ikeda. Receiving in the blue post 2, CRB and Gallo. There's a serve by El Barba. Our second game has begun. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 1. 1 first upon the board in our second game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, Bragley. Seems like a serious discussion going on over there. Forehand to the inside. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda on the forehand. Right side to the inside. Robote forehand. Point 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, Jedden and Cabrera. Here's the backhand by Cabrera. Ball tipped in the backcourt, point 1. Well on board with 3 points. Here's post 5, the black shirts. Cool Fitness and Kubala. Big backhand. Kubala makes the catch up high. Forehand sidearm by Kubala. Here's Ikeda from the 11 line. Ball tip, point 1. One's gone 4 straight. Here are the yellow shirts of post 6, Bueno and Tennessee. Forehand by Tennessee, catch by Ikeda. Robote forehand. Ikeda on the bounce. Tennessee came out of the corner with the ball without holding. That basket was in constant motion. Catch by Ikeda. Bueno back at the 9 line. He cakes it in the air. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Bueno attacks. Karam hit the pad, point 1. Well on board with 5 points. Here's post 7. Flores and Ben. Here's the backhand by Ben. Robote forehand save by Flores. Barber moves in. Hard throw caught by Flores. Here's the backhand. Robote forehand. Ben on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Ben from the 12 to the inside. Ben from the forehand. Catch by Ikeda. Scoop by Ben. Costello 2-all is out. Point 1.
Man, you threw the ball on the overhead screen on the serve. Stop talking about other people.
Possible game point for the red shirts post 1. Juicen Arta. Here's a backhand by Arta. Arta down low, backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. El Barba on the Robote. Robote save by Arta. Here's Ikeda from the 7 line. Outside placement. Arta got it. Forehand. Ikeda sets up at the 6 line. Could not make the catch. Point 8. Excellent 6 straight points for the 1 team, El Barba and Ikeda. Play continues now. First round's complete with all points being double. First to return, post 2. Sirbi and Gallo. Fault over serve, point 2. 2 with 2 points, here's post 3. Anderluck and Bragley. Backhand by Bragley, powerfully thrown wall to wall. Rabote coming out. Scoop, missed. Point 3. Ferranda? Hey, hold on 1 second. I'm announcing. I'm going to put you on where they are, okay? Hold on 1 second. Scoop by Anderlock. Cortada stopped by Cabrera. Rabote forehand, hit the pad, point 4.
Oh, so I was only calling him to make sure that he wasn't playing that and asking if he needed to see cells, if he got into cells. He's still going to call cells. Okay, I was just calling to check up on him. Thanks, Jim.
Rabote forehand, that's nicely played by Cool Fitness. Oh, floater wins, point 5. Yellow shirts of post 6, Bueno and Tennessee receive. Bueno picks the serve. There's the backhand. Wall to wall. Tennessee, backhand from the 10 line. Tennessee from the 11. Rabote forehand by Bueno. Beautiful catch by Kubala, made deep. Powerful forehand by Bueno. Scores, point 6. 6 with 2 points. Here's post 7, Flores and Ben. Here's the backhand by Ben. Scoop, tip, point 6. 6 team has 4 points, but we're returning with possible game point. Red shirts at post 1. El Barba and Ikeda. It's a backhand by Ikeda. Backhand by Bueno. Ikeda down low. Beautiful catch at the 12 line. Big backhand. Tennessee from the 13 line. El Barba midcourt. Backhand. Clips the sidewall. Goes to the outside. Tennessee chases it down, but it's going to wind up in the cage. Point in game. Post 1. El Barba and Ikeda. 1 wins at 6 places. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Pair off and playoff for 3rd place. 2 first serves to 3. Forehand by Bragley down low. Here's CRB. Backhand. CRB on the catch. Winds up. Drop shot. Andeluk gets there. Below. Stop by CRB. And he scores on the return. Point 2. 4 serves to 5. The winner of this point meets 2 in the continuing playoff 4 show. Here's a backhand by Cabrera. Low runner. Picked up by Kubala. Beautiful catch in the corner. Point 5. You are so lucky that hit the wall. Okay. 2 serves to 5. This is show point. There's a backhand by Kubala. This one goes to the outside. Big bounce. Scores. 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 162. Your price will be up in a moment. Results from Game 2 are official. Coming in first, post 1, El Barba and Ikeda. Taking second, post 6, Bueno and Tennessee. Coming in third, post 2, CRB and Gallo. 162 is the official order finish for Game 2. Your price will be up in a moment. Early daily double, 1-1, $37.80. $2 wager on 1 to win, $7.60. The Kinelov, 1-6, first and second in any order, $21.20. Trifecta, 162, $292.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. A singles game. Game 3 also begins the high 5 for today. The high 5 is a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so, you'll cash in on the high 5 for today. Remember, it has a $2,000 guarantee. Post time for game 3 and the high 5. Just now, less than 7 minutes away. Good luck. Outside placement scores for Arat. Ball taking an odd bounce off the back wall. El Barba advances, takes it on the bounce at the 4 line. Outside placement. Placed outside well to score. Catch. Kid to the inside, low and hard. Kabala, nice grab at the 11 line. Outside policeman scores for you, Cato. Backhand by Arats. Benny's there. Here's backhand by Benny. Wall to wall. Rotate forehand, drop shot. Benny gets there, stops it. Outside placement, scores. Manny on the catch. Pika. Stopped by Arats. Drop shot by Arats. Manny takes off. He gets there. Rifles it outside to score. Backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Bragley. Backhand by Bragley. That clears the overhead screen. Anderluck outside placement of the forehand rebote is in. One. Hello. Tennessee's there. Bala moving out to the 5 line to turn the rebote. Outside placement scores. Here's the backhand by Manu again. Rebote forehand. Outside placement of the forehand rebote scores. Here's a catch by Benny. Backhand by Gaucheri. In, pointing.
And folks, those are the top 10 outside placements from the first part of our 2024 season.
And lots of folks traveling down memory lane there in the chat there on YouTube. And yeah, that's one thing that we've noticed since we began the Magic City program back in 2018, especially from some people who had a particularly difficult time with what we were doing. And as I began to listen to them and remember my own memories of highlight going back to 1974 in the old Orbellas Amateur Highlight, North Miami Amateur Highlight, and the different professional frontons being in the Miami Highlight School, that a good amount of the problem that people had with Magic City basically was displacement. We were all frustrated about, or many people anyway, were frustrated that just those experiences were so far in the past, those positive highlight experiences. Had nothing to do with us, actually. Had nothing to do with us whatsoever. So as people have come around and warmed up to it, it's just been a real pleasure to see them enjoy the product that we put out here every day.
Absolutely.
Less than a minute to go. Once again, we are welcoming Sanford Orlando to the chat. Ladies and gentlemen, time to begin. Time to begin. Game number 3 rather. Spectacular 7. Singles match. Played 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Tennessee serves. Bradley receives. There's the serve. We begin. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in our third game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Anderluck. Anderluck on the forehand from the 8 line. Powerful right side to pass. Robote forehand is missed, point 3. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Number 18, CRB. Here's the backhand by CRB. Catch by Anderluck. Anderluck from the 10 line. Low and hard is scooped by CRB. Here's the backhand. Drop shot will score. Point 4. Here's black shirt post 5. Jedden. There's the backhand by Jedden. Robote forehand. Here's the catch by CRB. CRB on the 3-wall play. Jedden will not get there. Point 4. 4 with 2 points. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6. Cabrera. Here's the backhand by Cabrera to the inside. Robote left side by CRB. Cabrera will keep it on the left side. Costi inside. Scores. Point. Point 6. Panka post 7. Manny receives. Here's a backhand by Manny. Backhand by Cabrera to the inside. Robote forehand. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt, post 8 is Ben. Robote, that rebound off the back wall, played on the forehand of Manny. Here's Ben. Ben winds up. Inside placement. Scores. Point 8. Here's post 1, Tennessee. Here's the backhand by Tennessee. Hard throw to the inside. Tennessee will take it on the bounce to the 9 line. Picada, big bounce. Stopped by Ben. Ball tipped by Ben. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Bragley. Bragley advances to make the catch, puts it outside. Tennessee going for the rebote, just has a miss, point 2. 2 with 3 points, serving in the 3 post, Anderluck. Here's a backhand by Anderluck. Bragley, backhand. Rebote forehand, saved by Anderluck with a light touch. Bragley got up there, could not make the catch, point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, Jedden. Yeah, Mr. Sweeney, we talked about that yesterday regarding the Chick Check and the Chula here at Magic City. They happen rarely, but it's something about the composition of the glass and the concrete floor as opposed to a gunite or cement back wall and cement floor. Rebote, rather forehand by Jedden. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Anderluck trying to stop him. CRB. Oh, for serve, point 4. 4 points. Here's post 6, Cabrera. CRB going for that on the forehand. Mid-court placement stopped by Cabrera. Cabrera backhand. Rebote, left side, hooked, point 6. 6 with 3 points. Here's post 7, Manny. Backhand by Manny. Rebote left side to the inside. Big bounce. Manny on the forehand, Rebote. Here's Cabrera. He keeps on the left side. Dropped it. Point 7. 7 with 3 points. Returning post 8. Purple shirt, Ben. Here's a backhand by Ben. Karam scores for Manny. Point 7. Possible game point. Pink up post 7. Manny trying to stop him. Tennessee. Tampa T-Town's really not the ball. We went through about 40 balls. This is the best ball for this court. Some of the unusual bounces that it takes actually have nothing to do with the ball, have everything to do with the court. Point and game, post 7, Manny. No playoff here, 3 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish, 7-3-4. Your prices will be up in a moment. It's official. Winning game 3, post 7. Manny taking second. Post 3. Andrew coming in third. Post 4. CRB. 7-3-4 is the official order of finish for game 3. Your price will be up in a moment. Once again, just waiting for those prices. Nine. And once again, if you're tuned in from Sanford, Orlando, welcome. Glad to have you join us with Magic City Highlight. There are your prices. $2 Keno, 3-7. That's first and second in any order, 32.20. Trifecta 7-3-4, 552.60. $2 wager on 7 to win, 880. The first number for today's high five, the number 7. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 4, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, with points doubling after the first round of play. Post time for Game 4. Just about 6 minutes away. Good luck. Long video, please. Drop shot. Hyro, what happened? Robote forehand. Beautiful catch by Bueno. Robote forehand to the inside. Scoop by Bueno. Drop shot. Beautifully executed by Bueno. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Iñaki. Drop shot. Will score.
Bradley on the bounce, outside placement attempt. Stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck, his carom, lands in. Bradley's going to get out to it. He returns a drop shot. My, oh my.
Scoop by El Barba. Backhand to the inside. That's well thrown. Excellent catch by Flores. Here's El Barba. Drop shot. Scores on the second bounce. There's a backhand by Bueno. Scoop by Bueno. Cortada. Stopped by Carballo. Drop shot by Carballo. Beautifully executed and scoring. Rotate to the inside. This one caught in the air by Jairo. Jairo on the backhand. Rotate forehand. Jairo on the catch. Drop shot by Jairo. Scores on the second bounce. Rotz, forehand rotated pass, dropping. Rotate left side by Rotz. Gaucheri attacks, has it. Wow, that was beautiful. Outside placement read by Aratz. Aratz read by Manu. Backhand by Manu, lower and harder. Rotate. Place to the inside. Manu's there, winding up. Drop shot. That was perfect. By Aratz. There's the backhand. Gaucheri's there. Aratz commits to the backcourt. Here's the backhand from the 12 line. Gaucheri from the 10. Long drop shot. Aratz will not get there. And that's another one of the fantastic top 10s done by Andrew Bleckman. We have 2 minutes to go before we begin game number 4. There are no scratches in game 4. And I'm sitting back here trying to think of what I could discuss with myself for 2 minutes. So we always look to the chat. Andrew is back here pleading his case, I believe. And I happen to agree with him, but the subject will remain innocuous for now. Let's see. Does anyone know if Celaya is still in the United States? The Celaya that you're talking about is back in Spain, and he has visited us here in Magic City. And actually practiced a little bit here on the court. Question about Douglas. Has the competition just improved, or is there some regression due to the injury? No, Douglas has gotten better and better, and the level of competition that you've seen out here with Lopez, Olheron, etc., makes Douglas's star power shine just a little bit less, is the easiest explanation I would give you, Mr. Sweeney, on that one. 1 minute to go before we begin game 4. So yeah, the level of competition has improved, and some of the people we brought in for him to play against just have him shine a little less. That's all. But still, for a guy who just started playing highlight in 2018, Douglas is amazing. Time, let's begin. We're ready to begin game 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points, with all points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving, the red shirt of post 1 is Anderluck. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is CRB. Here's the serve. Our 4th game has begun. CRB winds up a long costado that is out, point 1. One first up on the board here in game 4. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Placement by Anderluck, stopped by Ben. Ben sends it deep. Karam, stopped by Anderluck. Anderluck, right side, flip back. Ben, good effort. This point goes to the 1. Green shirt at post 4, Kubala receives. There's the backhand by Kubala. Point 4. For serving the black shirt at post 5, Benny. Here's the backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Robote left side saved by Kubala. Well done. Here's Benny with a tip ball. Point 4. 4 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6, Gallo. Point 6. In this matchup, we have Gallo serving to the pink shirt at post 7, worn by Ikeda. There's the backhand by Ikeda. Robote coming out. Here's the backhand by Gallo. Ikeda makes the catch. Backhand to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Gallo. Took off. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Manny. There's a backhand by Manny. Scoop by Ikeda. No. Robote by Manny. Oh my. Here's Ikeda back at the 9 line. Outside placement. Manny reads it, stops it, returns to Karam. Ikeda reads it, stops it. Powerful forehand. Manny holding on to that. Here's the backhand. Ikeda's looking for the Robote. He makes the play. Hard throw to the inside. Manny from the 8 line. Picala to the inside. Ikeda will not get there. What a tremendous point played by Manny and Ikeda. Point 8.
Mucho.
First round's complete. CRB returns. Blue post 2. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Point 2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 3. Here's Ben. There's the backhand by Ben. Excellent point. Point two. Two on the board with 4 points. Here's post one. Anderluck. Here's the backhand to the overhead screen, point one. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post five. Here's Benny. Here's the catch by Benny. Hard forehand to the inside. Will score. Point five. Five with 2 points. Here's post four. Kubala. There's the backhand by Kubala. Kubala takes in the air. There's the backhand. Here's Benny. Benny from midcourt. Low and hard. Kubala. Nice scoop. Low backhand. Well, then Benny tipped it. Point four. Four on the board with 4 points. Here's post six. Gallo. There's the backhand by Gallo. That clears the overhead screen. Rabote coming out. That one did not. Point six. Six on the board with 3 points. Here's post seven. The pink shirt receives. Ikeda. Over serve. Point seven. Seven on the board with 3 points. Here's post eight, Manny. Ikeda and Manny once again. Last time they played just particularly hard against each other. This ought to be interesting. Could be interesting. Could be an overserve. Backhand by Manny to the inside. Rabote forehand. Manny on the catch. Rabote forehand missed by Ikeda, point eight. 8 with 3 points. Here's post three, Ben. Here's the catch by Ben. 2-all by Ben. Manny read it. He stops it. Hard return. Stopped by Ben. Here's the backhand. Rabote forehand. Caught by Ben. Ben winds up again. 2-all. Way out. Way, way out. Point eight. Possible game point for Manny in the purple post eight. Trying to stop him is CRB. Backhand by CRB. CRB takes it on the bounce. Manning from the 10 line. Backhand. Rebote left side. Scoop attempt is missed. Point 2. Play will continue. Possible game point for the blue at post 2. CRB trying to stop him. Anderluck. Powerful, powerful forehand by Anderluck. CRB made the save. That cleared the overhead screen. Here's Anderluck from the 10 line. Outside placement, too low and in the pad. Point in game, post 2, CRB. 2 wins it, 8 places, 4 serves to 1. This is show point. What a catch by Anderluck on the forehand. Picata return. That shoots straight up. Kubala cut it off nicely. Scoop by Anderluck. Here's the backhand. Right to the corner. Out to the rebote. Kubala's there. Anderluck tipped it. 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 284. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official. Winning game 4, post 2, taking second, post 8, coming in third, post 4, 284. The official order finish for our 4th game. Waiting for those prices to go up. Andrew, have you gotten your breath back? I let our listeners know that you were debating. We, of course, did not go on the subject matter at all, but we let them know that you were debating back here, aggressively making a point. How do you feel?
Feel good. Sometimes you just got to get it out. You feel a little better.
Good. No,
but a successful conversation.
There's a phrase for it. It's called righteous indignation. You were experiencing
that sounds better. What was that? Righteous
indignation. Write it down. Look it up. No, you had a point. You knew that you were right, and you were experiencing a sense of indignation that someone wasn't agreeing with you in that moment. Right.
And here we are.
By controlling yourself.
Got it done.
Absolutely, 100%.
There you go, Steve.
There are your prices. $2 pick 3, 172, 3 of 3 numbers, 488.20. $2 wager on 2 to win, 15.80. Quinella 28, 46.40. Trifecta 284, 480.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is a doubles game. Game 5, played 2, 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. No scratches in Game 5. No scratches in today's performance. Post time, just a little over 6 minutes away. Good luck. Long video. Blowing hard. What a catch by Correa, pulling it off the side wall. Karam scores. Inside. Backhand by Tennessee. Powerfully thrown. Caught by Ben. Wonky bounce. Picked up in the front court by Bueno. Outside placement. Scooped up by Ikeda. Last second scoop worked for Bragley. Here's Gauchetti. Outside placement stopped by Iñaki. Karen by Nucky scores. Robote left side. One-handed Robote save by Carballo. Douglas, 2-all. Is in. Beautiful catch by Douglas. There's the backhand from the 9. Robote coming out. Robote left side. Beautiful catch by Nicholas. Ball gets in there to make the grab in the backcourt. Manu from the 11 line. Robote saved by Douglas. Here's the catch by Elbarba. Elbarba's 2-all. It's in. Right side, stopped by Bragley. Feeling low and hard again. Catch by Bragley. What a snag by Julian. Placement by Manny. Stop by Ben. Beautifully caught. Big forehand. Robote coming out. Manny makes the save. It attacks. Powerful forehand, low and hard. Manny for the Robote. Diving save is in play. Rotate by Douglas right up the middle. Scoop by Carballo. And a beautiful Costado 2-all to score.
Bradley able to pass. CRB left side of Bote. Opens up to the outside. Inaki. Low and hard, Benny. Ooh, that died. One-handed effort. He saves it. It's a 2-all. Oh, and it's in the net to score.
We are back. One of the things that I can honestly say with 2 minutes to go that has been an absolute pleasure. When I first was introduced to Andrew, I was told he was fresh out of college, and I went, oh my God. Gen Z.
Sure.
I have to work with Gen Z. And yeah, there's lots of things about Andrew that I think, could use a little work. But by the same
all have
token,
our shortcomings.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
that's all right.
I have more than anyone. I mean, you can take take the whole roster, put them together. I still have more shortcomings than the building combined. I'm just way more comfortable with my shortcomings.
no.
But one of the great pleasures that I have had, and I'm not saying this for Mrs. Bleckman's benefit, I imagine she is listening if she's still tuned in, is watching Andrew grow. And I don't mean that dismissively in any way, but literally watch you how you're confronted by certain things in the business that we're in.
Right, yeah.
And see how you're different now than you used to be. For instance, like the one time we had you explain something to Naki, and you were convinced.
I got it, yeah.
You were convinced. that you could explain it to him. And I said, go ahead. And you came back and you looked at me with wide eyes and said, he still doesn't get it.
Yeah.
But look how it's changed. So that's been just
good stuff, Stu. Yeah,
it's like me watching some of the highlight players that started in 2018. I couldn't be more proud. It's really nice to see.
Well, you know, Stu, I've taken a lot from you as well. So, you know, in announcing and in a handling business, you know, you got to be thoughtful. I mean, that's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
And you got to think.
100% right. When you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail.
Ooh.
When you're a hammer, everything, and you've seen all goes screaming tirade back here with the player. But when you're a hammer in life, everything looks like a nail. Time, let's begin.
Wow. On that note, let's play game 5. That's a good one. I've actually never heard that.
We're ready to begin our 5th game. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirts at post 1. Goshari and Ben receiving blue post 2. Anderluck and Julian. I like that. That's cute. That's cute. There's the serve. We begin. This backhand by Julian. Backhand by Ben. Rebote forehand, straight back. Goshari makes the catch. Coastie to the inside. Scores, point 1. Receiving, white shirts of post 3. Bueno and Nicholas. Goshari for the rebote at the 10 line. That's going over Nicholas's head and scoring. Point 1. One with 2 points. Receiving the green shirts of post 4, CRB and Manu. Manu from the backhand, low runner to the inside, picked up by Goshari at the 9 line. Beautiful catch by Manu. Here's the backhand. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote coming to Goshari. Manu down low, backhand from the 9. Here's the backhand by Ben. Manu is there. Manu hard from left side. Goshari, backhand. Manu wall to wall from left side. Goshari on the rebote to the inside. Manu's there. Backhand from the 12. Rebote for CRB. CRB hooked it. Point 1. One with 3 points. Here's post 5. Douglas and Manny. There's 6. Oh, that's another one? Yeah. Did you give it to JR? I gave one to JR. Scoop by Goshari. Philo scores point 1. One with 4 points. Here are the yellow shirts, post 6. Jairo and Benny. As long as I have... No, as long as I have the right... Rebote by Gauchetti. Benny looking for it, letting it pass. Here's the rebote. High. Benny makes the catch. Ben, rather, makes the catch at the 11 line. Rebote, forehand, straight back. Jairo's there. Backhand by Jairo. Splitter. Scores, point 1. One with 5 points. Here's post 7. Alex Urbieta. There's a backhand by Ben. Alex is there. Alex, left side, straight back. Rebote for Gauchetti. Sherry to the inside. Urbieta stops it on the forehand. Here's a backhand by Ben. Rebote left side. Sherry stops it on the bounce, winds up. Alex for the rebote to the inside. Ben takes on the bounce overhead. Forehand. Stopped by Alex. Alex winds up. Coasty to the inside. Scooped up by Gauchetti. Sherry, low bullet. Stopped on the forehand of Alex. Backhand by Alex. Gauchetti on the catch. Winds up. Back to the inside with the Costados, stopped by Urbieta. Gauchetti now at the 10 line. Low hard backhand, stopped, and a beautiful catch by Alex. Splitter scores, point 1. One on the board with 6 points. Possible game point for the red shirts at post 1. Gauchetti and Ben trying to stop them. Ikeda and Rats. Backhand by Rats to the inside. Rebote, left side. Ikeda takes it on the bounce at the 6. Hard forehand. Ben's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Rats down low. Backhand. Rebote for Gauchetti. Ikeda on the bounce. Excellent catch by Gauchetti, pulling it off the side wall. Another bullet from the backhand. Rats, nice catch. Backhand at the 10. Rebote left side, hard to the inside, and off the tip of Ikeda's cesta. Point and a perfect game to the red shirts at post 1. Gauchetti and Ben. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 playing to 6 points for second and third place. 2 first serves to 3. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote for Anderluck, right up the middle. Caught by Nicholas. Julian on the rebote makes a save. Bueno attacks. Low and hard. Stopped, but not held on to. Point 3. 3 serves to post 4. The green shirts return. CRB and Manu. Sorry, Magic. Okay. Robote, forehand. Manu from the right side, he goes deep. Here's Nicholas on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Robote for CRB. CRB hooked another one. Point 3. 3 with 4 points. Here's post 5. Possible place point for the 3 team. Douglas and Manny receive. There's a backhand by Manny. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Bueno. Nicholas makes the catch. Backhand from the 8 line. Powerful forehand. Robote left side. Douglas makes the catch. Karam stopped, but juggled. Point 5. Five with 2 points. Here's post 6. Hyro and Benny. Powerful forehand. Here's a catch by Manny. Here's Hyro. Backhand caught by Douglas. Nice catch. Here's the backhand. Beautiful catch by Benny, pulling it off the side wall. Robote forehand by Douglas, high to the front wall. Benny's there. Cortada, too high, stopped by Manny. Picada, stopped by Benny. Great catch overhead at the 12. Robote forehand, catch by Benny. Douglas is there, backhand from the 8 line. Backhand by Benny to the inside. That's on the wall the whole way. Beautiful throw by Benny. Douglas digs out a difficult save at the 9 line at the side wall. Douglas calls for the Robote, makes a save. Benny calling for this one. Moves in front of his front quarter, hard to the inside. Douglas calls for this one. Robote stopped on the forehand of Hyro. Hyro outside. Oh, and off the frame of Douglas' Cesta, point 6. 6 with 2 points. Here's post 7. Alex and Urbieta. Reminder, we are in the playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Backhand. Robote left side. What a catch by Alex. Outside placement by Alex. Nice combination. Point 7. Alex will take over the serve now. Purple at post 8. Ikeda and Aratz receive. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. There's Urbieta at the 12 line. There's a backhand by Rotz. Rebote left side by Alex. Big bounce, brought down by Rotz. Rebote, left side, right up the middle. This one caught by Rotz. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand from the 9 line. Beautiful catch by Alex at the 8 line. Powerful backhand, and Rotz is there. Rotate forehand. This one caught by Ikeda. Ikeda goes back. Herbiet is there. Rotz at the 11 line. Takes it on the forehand. Alex from the 8. What a catch by Ikeda. Low and hard on the return. Beautiful play by Urbieta in the backcourt. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand laid up. Caught by Alex. Alex powerfully from the forehand. Rebote left side save. Alex on the catch. Alex low and hard and caught by Rotz. There's a backhand by Ikeda. Rebote forehand save. Rebote left side by Rotz. Alex reaching out, makes the catch on the 3 line. This one's thrown hard. Rebote save by Rotz. Oh, scoop attempt is tipped in the front court. Such aggressive play by all 4 players. 8 gets the point. 8 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2. Andrew Luck and Julian. Julian on the backhand to the inside. Rebote, forehand. Julian from the 9 line. Analog forehand Rebote. Ikeda's there. Analog takes it in the air, backhand from the 8 line. Here's the backhand by Rotz. Ball tipped, point 8. Possible place point for the 8 team. Ikeda and Rotz trying to stop them. CRB and Manu. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Manu for the rebote. Ikeda takes it on the bounce. Back to the inside. Rebote left side by Manu. Rotz makes the catch. Rotz from the forehand. Manu forehand rebote save. Ikeda cuts it off at the 6 line. CRB, rebote to the inside. Rotz makes the save. Light touch. Catch by CRB. Ikeda's on it at the 3 line. Outside placement, scores. 8 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish, 183. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 6 are official. From Game 5 are official, rather. Coming in first, post 1, go Sherry and Ben. They had a perfect game. Taking second, post 8. Ikeda and Aratz coming in third, post 3. Bueno and Nicholas. $2 Quinella 1-8, 22.80. The trifecta 183, 372.80. $2 wager on one to win, $7.60. Up next, Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points with no points. With no points doubling? Wow. Lost it. With all points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in Game 6. Game 6 will begin the late pick 3. Post time for Game 6 and the late pick 3. Both just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Yes, please.
Inaki from the left side. What a catch there by Hyro up the wall. Backhand played at the 9. Here's Inaki. Costado inside. Hyro coming back for it. Hyro digs it out. That's a nice save.
Nice pickup by CRB. Backhand to the outside. Bueno for the rebote. 2-all rebote. CRB gets there, grabs it. Forehand, passing. That 3-wall play. What a beautiful save by Bueno. Velo read by Douglas, stopped by Douglas. Fakes the 2-wall, caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri to the inside. Douglas makes another great catch. Fakes the 2-wall, puts this one light. Gaucheri on the run. What a phenomenal diving save. That's a beautiful one-handed save by Flores. Costado to the inside. Forehand rebote. Balloon cuts it off the 8 line. Scoop by Ikeda. Outside placement, read and stopped by Julin. Ikeda sets up for the rebote. That lands perfectly to score.
Backhand by Tennessee. Kubala, fall down rebote, 2-wall. Tennessee just does get out there. Forehand over the top. Kubala now scrambling. He digs it out.
Rotate forehand by Carballo. Beautifully thrown. 2-all. Caught in the air by Carballo. Powerful forehand. Robbins looking for Rebote. He dug that out. Rebote left side to the middle. Scooped up by Carballo. Low and hard to the inside. Scoop by Bueno. That's beautiful at the 9 line. Backhand to the outside. Carballo loses his footing, gets up, makes the rebote save. Manu's there. Backhand from the 8 line. What a save by Manny.
And folks, that top 10 will take us down here about 2 minutes from the start of Game 6. Some future singles games starting up in today's performance.
One minute to go before we begin Game 6. And again, welcoming anyone tuning in on Florida's Intertrack Wagering Network from Sanford, Orlando.
Welcome.
Believe that they started taking pari-mutuel wagers on us today. I'd like to thank them for doing so. And hope folks in the Orlando area are enjoying.
Good start for Gaucheri this week in singles. 4 games played. He's got 1 win, 2 places in the money, 3 out of 4. See what he can do here in the final attempt this week in the late games.
No, when he makes the wackier, the more off his footing he is.
Yeah, exactly. Time, let's begin. Yeah. We're ready to begin Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirt post 1 Rots. Receiving blue post 2. Gaucheri. There's the serve. We begin. Rebote left side by Gaucheri. Will score. Point 2. Receiving the white shirt at post 3, Julin. There's a catch by Julin. Backhand from the 9 line. Julin with the tip ball, point 2.
I went to the specific Florida statutes and Florida rules.
Receiving. Arena post 4, Manu. 2-all by Gaucheri, scores .2. 2 with 3 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5. Nicholas. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Gaucheri. Backhand at the 9 line. Well played. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Here's Gaucheri. Sherry low and hard to the inside. What a catch by Nicholas. That ball did not make it back to the front wall. .2. Yellow shirt at post 6. Douglas receives. There's a backhand by Douglas. Robote, forehand. Drops short, .6. Pinko, post 7, Jairo receives. Robote forehand by Jairo. There's a backhand by Jairo. Jairo on the backhand from the 7 line, low and hard, staying on the inside. Robote forehand by Douglas to the outside. That's out of play. .7. Completing the first round of play, Alex. There's a backhand by Jairo. Robote, left side. Beautiful catch by Alex behind the 11 line. Big backhand. That touched the overhead screen right at the 9 line. .7. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red at post 1, Rotz. .7. Seven on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3. Julian. Here's the backhand by Jairo. Robote forehand by Julian. Lands in and scores .3. 3 with 2 points. Serving 2 post 4. Returning is Manu. Powerful backhand by Manu. Robote comes to the 4 line. Scoop by Manu. Gustavo 2-all opens and scores. Point 4. Forward 2 points. Here's post 5. Nicholas.
Depends upon if you're constantly pissed off.
There's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Manu. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Robote left side to the outside. Nicholas read it, stopped it. Returns a carom that scores. Point 5. Here's post 2. The blue shirt, Gaucheri. There's a backhand by Gaucheri. Robote, left side. Gaucheri on the forehand, midcourt. Low and hard to the inside, caught by Nicholas. Here's the backhand. Robote left side. Nicholas from the 10 line, hard throw. Robote forehand by Gaucheri, dropping, stopped by Nicholas. Nicholas on the catch. Costello to the inside. Second bounce, scores, point 5. 5 with 4 points. Nicholas will be serving to Douglas. Yellow post 6. Robote forehand save. Lands in. Here's Douglas to the outside. Hard throw. Looking across. Will score. Point 6. Here's a backhand. Robote forehand. There's a backhand by Douglas. Nice save by Douglas. Alex is on the 3 line outside placement to score. Point 8. 8 serving to post 1, Aratz. Over serve, point 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7, Hyro. Robote forehand. Hyro makes the catch. Point 7.
Dangerous thing is falling low.
possible game point for Hyro in the pink of post 7. Trying to stop him is Julin. Point in game, post 7, Hyro. 7 wins it, 2 serves to 5. This playoff for second and third place. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote, left side to the inside. Robote forehand, overhead screen. Point 2. 2 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 7-2-5. Your price will be up in a moment. It's official. Coming in first, game 6 is post 7. Hyro taking second, post 2. Gaucheri coming in third, post 5. Nicholas 7-2-5. Official order of finish for game number 6. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, $2.7, $17. Trifecta, $7.25, $152.60. $2 wagered on 7 to win, $12. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 7, a spectacular 7 doubles match, the last of our doubles games, in advance of Battle Court at 5 p.m. No scratches in Game 7. Game 7 closes out the high 5. Post time just under 7 minutes. Good luck.
Douglas reaches on the inside to cut it off. Hard throw, wall to wall, dropping in the corner. Hyro's got the save. Douglas waiting for it again off his footing, drops it to the inside. Hyro with a big bounce makes the catch up high on the left side.
So 2-0 stop by Manny. Manny's forehand return. What a beautiful catch by Carballo at the 10 line. By Manny. Manny to the inside. Gaucheri reads it, stops it with the scoop. Here's the backhand at the 12. Scoop by Manny. Excellent catch by Aratz. Scoop by Gaucheri. There's a backhand by Douglas. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Inaki. Robote saved the inside. Douglas is there. Goes to the inside. What a scoop by Iñaki. Here's a backhand by Robin. Low runner to the inside. Robote left side by Ben. Robin on the catch. Here's the backhand. What a scoop by Robin. CRB. Robote, left side. What a scoop by CRB. Excellent play by Nicholas there at the screen. Arrow on the catch. Scoop by Manu. That's beautiful.
And folks, that top 10 takes us down here 2 minutes from the start of Game 7. Look at that high five board for today. Looks like it will survive up until Friday. 3 of 5, 4 to 5 numbers up there exclusively. So we'll be back. Another chance to play that high five on Friday. Again, 1:30 post time for these Friday Pelota performances, as is the case on Monday and Tuesday as well.
Did you find that remotely interesting?
I love history, Stu.
But that's a view of history.
It's a good history lesson.
Now, some people will view that history that I was giving you and say, that has a twinge of socialism associated with it, which is a bad word, and you can't use it these days. But history's history. That's what I like about history. Don't talk to me about today's politics. Forget about it. Talk to me about what's happened, what we could say, well, look at that.
Yeah,
That's a fact. This happened right here. That's a fact. That happened. That person said this on this day and then did this on this day.
Yeah.
Facts.
I've always been intrigued by history, though. I mean, if movie, if I'm going to watch one, I prefer nonfiction. I'd like a true story about someone, like their life, how it happened. Like right now, I'm watching the documentary about the Los Angeles Lakers on HBO. I like that.
I saw that advertised. Looks very interesting.
It's been out for a couple years, but that type of thing. It's a sport, a little bit of business. Some other storylines there as well.
Is Cicada
but
riding
very
a bicycle in here?
Yeah, I think he is.
Did I just see that? I really saw. I'm not hallucinating, right?
I think he's going to try.
I'm not hallucinating, right? Ikeda's on a bike inside the building, right? I haven't had a.
Looks like you can do some tricks on that bike. We should get it out of the. Let's play game number 7.
Time to begin game number 7. It is a spectacular 7. Doubles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Up first and serving. Red shirts post 1, Jairo and Benny. Receiving blue post 2, Alex and Urbieta. Jairo serves. Our 7th game has begun with a missed ball. Point 1. 1 first up on the board in game 7. Here are the white shirts, post 3, Ikeda and Rats.
That's true.
There's the backhand by Jairo. Robote coming out. Green shirts post 4, Douglas and Manny. Receive. There's the backhand by Douglas. That Robote made before the second bounce. Here's Douglas at the 3 line. Drop shot to the inside, scores. Point 4. Black shirts at post 5. Anderluck and Julian receive. Here's Julian on the backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Douglas on the catch, backhand. Julian from the 11 line. Here's Douglas, backhand from the 9 line. Julian's there. Douglas on the catch, fires it to the outside where it scores. Point 4. Receiving post 6, yellow shirts, Bueno and Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote. Forehand by Douglas. Scoop by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Douglas again. Nicholas from the 10 line. Backhand. Here's a backhand by Bueno. Manny makes the catch at the 13 line. Nicholas turns to save the Robote, plays it to the outside. Manny reads it, stops it, returns it from the forehand. Here's Nicholas, backhand from the 11. Here's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand by Douglas. Douglas, nice catch there between the 9 and 10. Nicholas is there. Manny overhead, forehand. Picada stopped in the front court by Bueno. Douglas from the 10 line, backhand. Powerfully thrown. Catch by Manny. Rebote forehand save by Douglas. Here's Bueno. Backhand from the 6. Manny's there. Rebote forehand to the inside. Rebote save by Douglas. Bueno moves in on the forehand. Rebote by Douglas right up the middle. Here's Nicholas from the 8 line. Low and hard right to Manny. Stops it on the right side. What a catch by Manny. Comes over the top. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas low and hard again. Manny looks for the rebote, makes a save on the left side. Light touch. Stopped by Bueno at the 3 line. Cortada scores on the second bounce. Point 6. Well played. Pink post 7 CRB. And Manu receive. Rebote forehand. This one caught by Nicholas. Rebote save by Manu. Bueno tipped the ball up front, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirts at post 8. Gaucheri and Ben. Then on the catch, here's the backhand from the 10 line. Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote forehand. Manu from the left side. CRB gets in there. Here's the backhand. Caught by Gaucheri. Backhand from the 10 line. CRB on the rebote. Caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri, 2-all. Stopped by CRB. CRB, Cortada came low and hit the pad. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue at post 2. Alex and Urbieta. Here's the backhand by Urbieta. Urbieta to the inside. Rebote, left side by Gaucheri. Urbieta takes on the bounce. Picada, stopped by Gaucheri. Alex calls for the rebote, puts it inside beautifully. Big bounce brought down by Ben. Alex from the forehand at the 6th line. Hard to the inside. 2-all, fired, stopped by Gaucheri. It will score on the return. Point 8. 3 points for the 8 team. Receiving post 1, Jairo and Benny. Here's the backhand by Benny. Gaucheri off the sidewall. Beautiful catch. Rotate forehand by Jairo. Gaucheri, tough catch at the 8 line. Benny takes it in the air. Backhand. Rotate left side to the inside. Here's Ben at the 11 line. Jairo, forehand rebote, thrown hard. Gaucheri takes in the air. Powerful costado to the inside, stopped by Benny. Benny, low and hard, picked up by Gaucheri. Gaucheri back to the inside. Here's Benny from the 10 line. Benny takes it in the air. Hard to the inside. Ben, beautiful catch at the 12 line. Point 1. On the board with 3 points. Here's post 3. Ikeda and Aratz.
Definitely.
There's a backhand by Aratz. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Backhand by Aratz. Here's Benny from the 12 line. Big right side. Ikeda. Drop ball. Point 1. 1 with 5 points. Serving to the 5 post. The black shirts return. Anderluck and Julian. In and out of the cesta, the ball goes. Point and game to the red shirts. Post 1, Jairo and Benny. 8 places, 4 shows. No playoff. 1-8-4 unofficial order finish for Game 7. Results are official. Coming in first, post 1, Jairo and Benny. Taking second, post 8, Gaucheri and Ben. Coming in third, post 4, Douglas and Manny. 1-8-4, the official order finish for Game 7. Price will be up. There they are. Look at that high five. 7-2-1-7-1. 4 of 5 numbers. Returning $75.40. Remember, the high five jackpot. Guaranteed minimum $2,000 each and every Pari-mutuel performance. $2 wager on 1 to win, $7. $2 Quinella 1-8, first and second in any order, $13.20. The trifecta 1-8-4, $137.40. Up next, Game 8, the 8th and final game of this afternoon's performance in advance of Battle Court, which let me say that in English, which begins at 5 p.m. No scratches in Game 8, post time 7 minutes. Good luck.
We in the house. I went to the university and said, do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
If it's no contact in this sport, it's gonna be a piece of cake.
We knew going in, they're not gonna be great the first day.
It'll be like the Jamaicans with the bobsled team. Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is a sacrifice I think is gonna pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that was a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here in Magic City that is called Magic City Hustle. Directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the highlight fronton. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform, and if you buy it for just a few dollars more, you can enjoy it as many times as you like for life. And that will take us now 6 minutes from the start of Game 8. We got Battle Court tonight. Cyclones, a bit short-handed, dealing with a couple of injuries. And they will play against the Chargers. So Cyclones down not one, but two players. Amigarena went down mid-match with a calf injury. And then during some of the practices over the weekend, like Ferronda tweaked his calf as well. So Ferronda will also be out for the Cyclones today. So that's going to affect a couple matches, and almost every match will have a sub. So listen up for the match order and the changes that affect the Cyclones and Chargers tonight. We get started in the third division. Zuleika Narta against Bueno and Manu. That one is okay. Second scheduled match, Iturbide against Amigarena. Amigarena's out, so the Chargers will win that one by forfeit. So Iturbide winning via forfeit over Amigarena. Match 3, Arta against Ron. Fourth division singles will play as scheduled. Match 4, Division 2 doubles. Iturbide and Benny will go out for the Chargers against Bueno and Ron of the Cyclones. Again, with Ferronda and Amigarena both out, Bueno and Ron, the two highest ranked players available to substitute. Match number 5, Division 6 doubles. El Barba and Gallo against Bueno and Rock. That match is good as scheduled, no changes there. And then match 6, Division 1 doubles. It's going to be Zuleika and Benny for the Chargers against Ron and Manu of the Cyclones. Again, Ron substituting for Ferronda in that feature doubles match. Changes are up on our website, highlightworld.com. Click on matches and results, and you can see the 5 matches that will be played today. And we have one forfeit again, match number 2. Iturbide will get that point as Amigarena is out. So the Chargers starting the game day with a 1-0 advantage. And that begins at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Stay here on YouTube, ESPN3, a bunch of different places to check out that Battle Court action.
Any plans tomorrow and the next day?
Any plans, Stu? No, I'll just be working.
Okay.
Just doing some work. It is exciting, though. It's playoff baseball going on, so, something to turn on during the day. Just have a little background music. I used to be more into baseball, the White Sox are historically the worst team ever this year. Like, they've had the most losses ever, so baseball right now is not one of my favorite sports, but it's good to have on in the background if you don't really care about the two teams playing.
So it's not one of those things where you're screaming at the television sets in your living room?
Well, hey.
Which I've seen. I have seen that.
I sometimes make bad decisions the later the night goes on, so, I might be interested, but who knows?
God.
But the good thing is they start early, so,
So that's good.
They
have a chance of not
I
raising your
ire. I might miss the first 2 games, but, get to the night games, and, yeah.
I don't know that I've ever felt that passionately about, well, a sporting event. Like, there have been like plays in highlight that have got me obviously very excited, both announcing and just watching them. I have seen that.
I've come to realize I'm a pretty spirited guy. You
Oh
know?
yeah, when you're into something, there's no question about
Just
it.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like
no,
as a kid, was always very spirited. Loved, being on teams, cheering the whole team. I
See,
always
and
like that. And
I'm
used to,
not even the slightest.
like I go to a Bears game, I'm banging on, anything that can make noise. When it's
Not.
I've always been exposed to that.
I just don't have that. I don't have that gene, I guess. It was funny with Scott talking about playing other sports. Where highlight is concerned, it's like I follow football a little bit when I was a kid, but after that, I'm kind of lost.
Yeah.
So you just know highlight? Yep, I just know highlight. That's it. Well, certainly you had to. Yeah, sure. When you're a kid, you play neighborhood baseball or football, and you do that stuff. But that was about it.
Yeah.
Once I found highlight, that was it. Go inside the closed door in the air-conditioned building.
I said, hey, I can do this.
In North Miami.
That's how I feel about golf, Most of the time, you're sitting down and...
That was something that I
there you
did
go.
do for a period of time.
Yeah.
But it was always just such a battle. I did
Were
enjoy
people
it.
giving you tips constantly?
Yeah, my grandfather had
Yeah.
me take lessons.
Watch the ball.
Someone just said in the earpiece, keep your head down. That I have a pretty good
keep
time
your-
with, which is funny because like when we did that, what's that? Oh, that
Top
sporting
golf.
event. Yeah,
Top
when we
golf.
did
Yeah, we did.
Top Golf that time. Scott looked at me, he says, well, you played. I said, no, I know what to do. Keep my head down. I know what the basic swing is. I did do a lot of that. But I think I stopped when I was like 17 or 18, something like that, which was a long time ago. No, I haven't been on a golf. I've been on a golf course, but I just rode in the cart with some friends. But I actually haven't played in a long time. Let's
One more game in Pelota, game 8. Let's begin.
Ready to begin game 8. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirt post 1, Aratz. Receiving blue post 2, Douglas. Here's the serve. We begin. Ball tipped at the sidewall, point 2. Douglas first up on the board in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Douglas. Robote left side. 2-all opens wide and scores. Beautifully executed by Nicholas. Point 3. Receiving the green shirt of post 4. Manu. Here's the backhand by Manu. Robote forehand by Nicholas. Manu's there. Point 3. Three on the board with 2 points. Here's post 5. The black shirt receives. Gaucheri. Here's the backhand by Gaucheri. Robote left side. Gaucheri takes on the bounce. Costello 2-all opens and scores. Point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6. Hyro receives. One day old. Really? Is that any mayonnaise-based products in it? There's the backhand by Gaucheri. Powerful forehand by Jairo. Gaucheri on the rebote. Catch by Jairo. Jairo Costello 2-all. Stop by Gaucheri. Point 5. 5 with 2 points. Pink post 7. Alex receives. Here's a backhand by Alex. Rebote 2-all. Lands in and scores point 5. 5 with 3 points. Here's post 8. Benny. Benny on the backhand to the inside. Gaucheri. Forehand rebote, low and hard. Benny picks it up, drops it. Point 5. 5 with 4 points. Here's post 1. Aratz. Here's a backhand by Aratz. Aratz on the catch. Backhand from the 12 line. Scoop by Aratz. Dos Paredes scores. Beautifully executed. Point 1. 1 with 2 points, serving to the 2 posts. Douglas. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Powerfully thrown. What a catch by Aratz. Backhand. Rotate forehand by Douglas. Aratz moves in. Fakes the 2-all. Puts it inside to score. Point 1. 4 points for the 1 post. Aratz. Receiving post 4. Manu. Here's the backhand by Manu. Rebote. Forehand save by Aratz. Big bounce. Manu's there from the 8 line. Inside placement, point 4. 2 points for the 4 post. Receiving post 3, Nicholas. There's backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Manu. Rebote. Left side. Scoop by Manu. Low and hard on the return. Nicholas follows it. Saves the rebote right up the middle. Here's Manu. Manu to the inside. That will score on the second bounce. Point 4. 4 points for the 4 post. Here's post 6, the yellow shirt, Jairo. Here's a backhand by Jairo. Robote, forehand by Manu. Jairo's there. Point 6. 6 with 2 points. Here's post 7. Pink shirt receives. Alex. Scoop by Alex. Here's the backhand. Robote left side to the inside. Alex is there. Robote forehand saved by Jairo. Here's Alex from the 9 line. Low and hard to the inside. It scores. Point 7. Benny receives. Purple at post 8. Scoop by Alex back at the 11 line. Robote forehand fired by Alex to the inside where it scores. Point 7. 4 points for the 7 post. Returning, Gaucheri. Black at post 5. He does. Backhand. Robote coming in low. Alex makes the save. Gaucheri at the side wall. Winding up. Back to the inside. Alex reads it, stops it, returns it hard from the left side. Right up the middle. Robote to the inside. Robote forehand saved by Alex. Gaucheri takes it on the bounce. Winds up. Puts it back inside where it will score. Point 5. Possible game point. Black shirt at post 5. Gaucheri trying to stop him. The blue post 2, Douglas. And he's on the double. Robote to the inside. Here's Douglas. 2-all. Red by Gaucheri. Stopped by Gaucheri. Karam by Gaucheri will score for the win. Point in game. Post 5. Gaucheri. 5 wins it. 1, 4, and 7 will play off for second and third place. 1 first serves to 4. Robote forehand, escapes, point 4. Possible place point for post 4. Manu trying to stop him. Alex. Point 7. Place and show point, 7 serves 4. Rotate forehand, played back. Manu with a fine catch at the 9 line. Rotate by Alex to the outside, stopped by Manu. Manu from the forehand. Alex gets in there, beautiful Robote save. Manu on the right side. Karam hits the pad. 7 places, 4 shows. Unofficial order finish 574. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results are official. Coming in first, post 5. Go Sherry. Taking second, post 7. Alex coming in third, post 4. Manu. 574. The official order finish 4, game 8. Have your prices up. The pick 3, 715, 3 of 3 numbers returning 316.20. $2 wager on 5 to win, 560. Quinella 5-7, $117. And look at that trifecta to finish things off today. 5-7-4, $1,593.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Battle Court at 5 p.m. Just about 40 minutes from now. Andrew, who's playing who? Chargers will be taking on the Cyclones. On behalf of the player, staff, and management of Magic City Highline, we do appreciate you joining us for our Pari-mutuel performance this afternoon and hope to see you for Battle Court at 5 p.m. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you, JR. You too.